Even though Mental Health Awareness Month is starting to wind down, that's a cause that's important around here every day of the year. So I wanted to make a rock that met people where they are and gave them kind of a menu of positive possibilities. And I love when people print out the signs that look kind of like a rental or a for sale sign, and it says, take what you need, and then all of the little tear-off sheets have something that you might need on any given day. So that's what this rock is themed after. As you saw, I lined out the design with my soapstone pencil, and now I'm taking a thinner paintbrush and adding Liquitex gesso as a base coat to the design. And I'm going around the edges first, and then I'm going to fill everything in. And this is to give myself a bit of the original lined out drawing. When I follow it with the fine line paintbrush, it gives me that same kind of guide underneath the color once the color goes on top of this. So I'm filling it all in. I have a little curved corner here that you're going to understand a little bit further in the design, but I am going to use a very light pink color on this, and this is a dark stone, so the Liquitex gesso just really helps get good opaque coverage. It leaves something for the paint to grip to on a smooth stone, and it just super helps. So we're going to fill this all in, and then we're going to pick up a really, really pretty light pink paint. This is Seashell Pink from Folk Art, and we're going to fill in the entire design. One of the things I've been thinking a lot about lately is toxic positivity, and this kind of came up in one of the videos that hit a really wide audience recently, and a fair amount of people made comments about that, and I've been thinking about how kindness rocks could fall into, I guess, that category of toxic positivity, and it just has been an interesting thing to think about. And one of the things that keeps coming to mind is the phrase good vibes only. So that's a phrase that I never put on rocks. No offense if you like to put that on rocks. It's just not my favorite phrase because it feels a little bit almost overly positive and doesn't acknowledge that we all do have bad days, and that it's okay to have bad days, and that we need to learn how to ride the wave of bad days or bad moments or bad hours. So that's kind of what I've been thinking about a lot with can it be overdone if we go toxically positive? And so what kind of messages can leave kind of the loop open that it's okay to have a bad day, things will get better? How do we inspire while still acknowledging that there can be really tough times? And that's a challenge. It's definitely something to think about. So while we're thinking about that, we're going to pull out a Posca PC1MR paint pen and outline the entire design here, and then put in our little rip-off paper lines and kind of a line of where the main part of the paper is, as well as this curved corner. And the reason that curved corner is there is you're going to see a little bit further down is because we're going to make that last little tear-off sheet look like the paper is curled up. The corner of the paper is curled up. We're going to give it that illusion. And to do that, we needed the curved line so that we can then draw a funny little kind of sideways triangle to create that illusion of the paper curling up, like it's either been touched a bunch or the wind is blowing it. And my phrase for the main part of the little sign here is going to be, what do you need today? So the idea is we're going to give options to someone that may come across this, very simple options to some more complex options. And I was just picking things out of my head, like what are some things that I need when I'm having a rough day or having a busy day or a tired day? What are some of the things I need? And sometimes you need a hug, sometimes you need rest, sometimes you need hope, sometimes you need calm in your life, or love, or laughter. Sometimes you need to drink some water and hydrate, and sometimes you just need some space. And all of these things are okay. Now this sign was feeling a little naked, so I decided to grab my petal dotting tools that I got from Lydia May at dotartdepot.com. And I'm going to create some little flowers here. So I'm going to go with bright colors. I'm going to do this kind of purpley blue color and then kind of a peachy orange color. I guess it's called mango, fresh mango. And so these petal dotting tools are really fun to make flowers with because you just kind of like roll it from the point of the petal tip and roll it out and add the 5 petals. They come in all different sizes. So I just wanted to add some pops of color and brightness and happiness with these little flowers. Now I'm going to take this lime green and another petal dotting tool, and you can also create little leaves using these petal dotting tools. So they're very useful. You can also make hearts with them. You can put 2 of them kind of angled in towards each other, and they make really cute little plump hearts. So they're really fun to use, even not necessarily on a mandala, even though that's kind of what Lydia May specializes in. I use them a lot in designs like this. And this just added a really fun, nice pop of color to our little sign. And now I'm going to come back through after I get all of these on here and kind of smooth them out with an eyeliner brush so that there's not chunky paint. I'm going to come back through with that Posca PC1MR paint pen, and I'm going to outline all of the flowers and leaves so that they pop and really have a nice, bold kind of design, and it ties in with the rest because we have this kind of thick Posca line around the rest of the design we wrote with this marker, so it just kind of ties everything together. And in thinking about this design, this feels like one that someone might find and then they might keep it for a while and then put it back out, and it leaves lots of options. Or maybe one day you feel like you need a hug and another day you feel like you need laughter. You know, it's kind of a rock that can have different meanings on different days depending on what you need. So it's kind of a fun thing to do. And what other things might you have put on your list of little tear-off sheets? What would you put different than I did? That might be something that you or someone else might need on a difficult day. And I'm actually thinking of donating this one because Sammy's school was actually requesting some painted rocks about this size to protect some new flowers that they just planted. They were going to make a little border around the flowers. So I was working on some different design rocks, and I think I'm going to send this one because I think this is a good little thing for kids to see and to think about, what do I need today if I'm having a rough day, and how can I be kind to myself and give that to myself so that my day turns around. And I'm adding a little bit of a brighter pink to that flipped up paper just for a little bit of contrast, and then also a little bit of hologram glitter paint on the white centers of the flowers to give them a little bit of pop and sparkle when the sunlight hits them. And there you have it. We have created a nice little kindness rock for Mental Health Awareness Month to offer people what they need in the moment that they're in. Thanks so much for stopping by to watch, and I'll see you next time. Take care.